go, back in the Moore Mafia laboratory. Yeah, and Big Country is working on his GSX-r 1000. We got some new mods because we got to go faster. We're stuck. We're right there at the bottom. 611 is how fast we've been. But we got to go faster, and we need a few more modifications now that we've figured out how to ride this thing the right way. So Chris had a hand-me-down chain. 520 chain conversion is what we're going to be doing. So we got the 520 chain, the 520 sprockets, and then the Brock's Performance track style kickstand, because Big Country had the Big Country style kickstand and just wasn't working out. So I got paid and we're getting that kickstand put on today. And then Chris Moore said we got a little more horsepower we might can get out of this thing on the dyno. Alright, we got the sprockets on, and I just noticed, wow, these worldwide wheel bearings, good golly, Miss Molly, give her a spin, Chris. Dude, I was just sitting here, and this thing's just over here spinning like the whole time I'm putting the thing together. And I am just amazed at these wheel bearings.
People that don't have these things or have never ridden with them, you literally don't know how good they are. A lot of people, they look at it like, wheel bearings for $400, are you crazy? But once you have them in your bike and you're going, let's just say you go and you pull the clutch in and the bike speeds up / don't slow down any, it's a big difference, especially when you start going to the racetrack or even just racing your buddies on the highway. This is something that nobody else can see or tell that you have done, and it makes a huge difference in the performance of your bike.
I mean, they're still going. I feel like it hadn't even slowed down any.
No, they're definitely. And it's not like you give it some big spin, literally just take one finger. I mean, barely anything, and they just spin and spin and spin.
Holy cow. So let's get the chain back on this thing, because I mean, we're getting close now to getting her back ready to rip. Sheesh. All right, so you know that Big Country has got to do some more country style modifications. We can't just put the chain on. So I come with the idea, let's take this right here. Yep. This is our chain adjustment. Let's cut this out, and this will make us where we can slide the wheel back just that little bit more and give us probably another 1/4 of an inch of length total. So let's get this cut out of there. right, we got them cut. Look how thin this is. So we cut over 1/4 inch out of it. So that's gonna let our wheel slide on back another 1/4 inch and give us that wheelbase that we need to get in the 5-second zone, hopefully. So let's put it back on. I did weigh the chain. I can show you. The factory chain, right at 5 pounds, okay? Our new chain, of course, it also is gonna roll a lot better with no O-rings and everything in it, so 4.4, so almost a whole pound off just the chain. You're gonna have to take my word for it. It was 3 ounces per sprocket. So we lost over a pound on this setup, and it's gonna roll a lot better. This is the way to go. Just like that, we're done with today's video. What y'all think about that? Big Country done went and did a 520 chain conversion and then made her a little longer with the factory swing arm. Pretty cool, right? I mean, just a little bit of grinding, a little bit of work. Got us about 1/4 more inch. On a stock wheelbase bike, 1/4 inch is huge. I'm telling you, it's a big deal. So now, here's what else has happened. Chris has called me out. He's got a 23 GSX-r 1000, almost just like mine. He wants to run me in the streets. Oh man, Big Country ain't quite set up for the streets right now. I've been set up for drag racing. I mean, who y'all like? Big Country? Or you like Chris Moore from Moore Mafia? Who are you riding with? In our next video, we're going to get the thing on the dyno. We're going to put us some race fuel in it and get us some more ponies before we go back to the track. Big Country has got to get in that 5-second zone. And I think now we got the stuff to do it. So until then, be sure, number 1, go to bigcountry.shop and get your merch. I ain't gonna tell you again, you better get on there and get it. Then go over, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, hit the bell. You're not gonna wanna miss it when me and Chris go out and battle head to head on the same motorcycle. Hey, until next time, y'all keep it country.